back to Gasol from outside the arc. And again, Chicago, no good.
And talking about Love, last season was a tricky one for him. So much of his post offense was taken away by the Cavs' scheme, so he just made up for it by averaging the second most threes of his career.
Timeout is called. First of the game.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor.
You know, for Kevin Love, last season was the first time as a pro that he's been asked to defer on offense. Not just to LeBron, but to Kyrie as well. You can bet he and Chris Bosh now have a lot to talk about.
LeBron outside. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Fires for three. Offensive rebound.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Well, Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
The feed now to Snell. Back to Rose. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul. It's taken away by Smith.
Great job preventing that ball from coming into the post. Might have been an easy 2 if the defense wasn't there.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Kicks to James.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attempt.
That's exactly the way to do it too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. From deep three-point range, another miss by James.
Not able to find it here in the second. He's off stride and off track just a bit after that one he had earlier.
Cleveland leading by 5. Irving attacking. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Kyrie Irving made his first playoff appearance last season with the Cavs, and individually got a big $90 million max extension as well. He's in a really good spot in his career at this point.
So Chicago ends up going with a new group. A big group substitution here for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Johnson. Osgood comes in for Kevin Love. Jefferson's checked in for LeBron. And it's Amon Shumpert in for Smith. Mo Williams is checked in for Cleveland. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Jefferson has a wide open look. The Cavaliers again can't hit. And speaking of Irving's star status, last season a signature shoe in his name. I see, in fact, you and Clark are wearing them tonight. That's always a big deal.
Kevin, that's an elite club to be in. Only the true superstars get that kind of status. He certainly got the flash to go with the substance.
The Cavaliers leading by 5. Williams passes to Shumpert. Puts up a 3. And yes, sir, that one drops.
That's a layup for him. He's just too open.
Chicago's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. That's good.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
But they'll get another chance. Varejau can't hit.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
Yeah, you know, they're hustling and giving a good effort, that's for sure. But unfortunately, the execution has been lacking.
And slam dunk by Shumpert.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And the Cavaliers with some changes. Bulls trail by 8. McDermott with it, guarded now by Kevin Love. There's 1:17 left in the second quarter. McDermott kicks to Rose. And the layup's good off the glass. Rose has got his second bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
McDermott can't get it to go.
It's a clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Smith dishes to Love. Thompson right side. From deep LeBron. Cleveland the rebound. They shoot again, and he gets it to go.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success works from close range, right at the rim.
And Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment. And last season was one where Tristan Thompson transitioned from a starter to a bench role, didn't let the move bother him, and still put up solid numbers off the bench. And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight. I mean, you can see it. No flow at all to his game right now.
From deep, James. Offensive rebound.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers lead by 8.
Gentlemen, I'm here with a...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here alongside Kenny the Jet Smith. The first quarter for the Cavaliers was fairly even. Nothing seemed to give way on either. And that'll do it for now as the second half of our game is about to get on.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. Kevin Love really has his fingerprints all over this one.
And he just went off in those first two quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. Kyrie Irving and J.R. Smith at the guard set. LeBron and Love are the talented pair at the forward position. And it's Thompson in at the 5 down low. Here's McDermott. And a miss there on the triple. And there's the pass to Snell. No good on the triple. For the Cleveland Cavaliers, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles.
You know, sometimes you're going to win because of your performance, and on occasions, which was the case for them, it's the play of your opponent that allows you to escape with wins.
Well, you're right. I mean, there were a lot of turnovers in that game, some caused by their good defensive play, but some were just carelessness.
Shumpert is checked in for Cleveland. That's good. Gasol's got the first basket of the second half. That one for Chicago. And Love has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Let's go.
Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
Bulls moving the ball around. Nice shot by McDermott.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there, going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Outside Rose, Gasol, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. Irving kicks to Shumpert. The dish now to Smith. Back to Shumpert. He feeds it to Thompson. Stolen away. McDermott with it. He's got 6 to the wing on the left. It's taken away by Smith. Now Cleveland moving it up. Here's Irving. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Irving's got 7.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin. Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Derrick Rose has certainly piled up the awards for such a young player, starting with Rookie of the Year, the 111 first-place votes to only 5 for the runner-up. We know about his MVP, and that just shines out so brightly for him.
And how about he and Michael Jordan, the only MVPs in Chicago Bulls history?
And yes, sir, that one drops. Now just a 2-point Cavalier lead.
That was the third straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical, be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better. Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
Third quarter action at just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Dan Heinrich has it in the corner.
That's 2 unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
And one thing you can't do is string together those kinds of possessions. It can snowball in a hurry.
You know, looking back to Rose's MVP award, his stats were on another planet that year. He was only the 3rd player to report 2,000 points and 600 assists in a single season since 1973. The other 2, LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Love, no luck.
You know, even though he missed that one, great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
The drive by James Smith. And stolen by Love. Swiped away. And now in transition is Heinrich. Here we go. Brooks misses. Cleveland leading by 4.
You know, in talking about D-Rose, I don't think the individual awards mean much to him. He's about trying to help his team win championships. And that's the kind of mindset he has to continue to display.
Chicago calls timeout. LeBron James, by many surveys, and no surprise here, GA, the most popular athlete in America.
I mean, the highest paid player in the league. And you know what? He deserves it. This guy has really carried the mantra as the face of our game, as well as anybody. And I tell you what, people now are starting to acknowledge the guy also delivers when it matters.
And you know, for LeBron, he's blazed a trail as far as his business empire is concerned. He gave his childhood friends a chance to manage his affairs. Many thought it was a huge mistake, but he's doing quite well with the guys that he chose.
Some changes for Chicago. Pau Gasol's checked in for Bairstow. Gibson comes in for Portis. And Tony Snell subbed in for Kirk Heinrich.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And the dunk by LeBron.
He had his head on a swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And for LeBron, he said he'd like to be a billionaire. It's his ambition to have an influence that goes beyond the game. And guys, he is certainly on his way.
There's the bucket. Good.
And he's on his way to putting up a big 3-point total.
Shoots the 3. Not as good, and the Cavaliers ready to cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Dunleavy.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
3-pointer. Cannot hit, so Cleveland will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Irving. Rebound collected by Snell.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Back to Gibson. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like this.
Yeah, Jay, you're right. Almost a free run, don't you think? Clark to the hoop for him there.
Momentum can swing on plays like that, Kevin, especially when the finish has that much thunder on it.
guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
And stolen by Love.